Work-life balance day attempt recap, 13 November 2024. Today is Wednesday, 13 November 2024. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I'm recapping my Wednesday, 13 November 2024 attempt of work-life balance at the day time frame. This is a self-assessment of what I did today to aid in attempting to maintain work-life balance and includes reflecting on what I did for work and outside of work to identify any potential problem areas / problems. And I'm going to revisit on the work front. I did do what I intended yesterday for second channel conceptualization, so I will share that. So let's go to category 1 of work summary. Social. Squirrels and birds were very happy to see me today and thanked me for my extra efforts. Needed to fill the cylindrical bird feeder and then the twine that I used to tie the corn holder up, it broke and it was raining, so I had a little bit extra efforts. And Cobb, who I named after corn kernels, like a corn on the cob, because he loved them and he would actually take them over the peanuts, he was there and he was with his tail as I was getting the new twine up. He was like you know, having, and they were like grabbing the corn kernels that had fallen on and stuff, but they were very excited. And then I saw, I think it looked like a bush tit, so I got out my camera and took some pictures. It's a golden crown kinglet, and they were flocking with bush tit-like behavior. And what was it? So I looked them up in the bird book, and I've seen them before today. There's like, sometimes it has yellow on the top, and sometimes it has orange. And I'd seen the orange one before, and I was like, I don't know that species, but I was looking it up, and I was like, oh, that's what that is. So I noted it like in my food and exercise log. I do day notes sometimes, so I noted that, and then I also photographed it, so along with the squirrel looking very cute. So that's social. Mental. I finished a book, returned items to the library, and picked up items, and I started a book. That's mental. I think I'm almost at. No, I'm at over 100 pages for the day. I was like trying to plan to go to the Bothell Feed Center and stuff, and I was feeling yesterday very mentally like I don't know when I'm gonna get stuff done. And so today I got one thing done, but then so the reading I did well on. So there's mental relief there. I still have to figure some stuff out. Physical, I enjoyed my stationary bicycle workout. Yes. There we go. Life summary. So this is category 2. Social. So I'm bumping my Bothell Feed Center trip with some possible present shopping, eating video to tomorrow or after. Yes. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I wrote it down for tomorrow, and then I wrote it down for Friday as well. I'm like, just keep bumping it till it gets done. Like, we're not out of food yet. We're close. We need food for the critters, but like, make it fit without doing like screwing stuff up, because I want to have time to go shopping for presents and stuff. So I'm adding in something in addition. So normally I go and I might stop and get a food item or two. This time I'm like thinking like present shopping, so I'm like, I need to allocate a little bit more time than normal. So actually fitting it into my schedule is a little bit different. Different time allocation. So the scheduling I did not get correct for today. So there we go. Mental contextualization of some of my publications is ongoing. Work output helped here. Yeah, so there was back when I was publishing peer-reviewed journal articles in peer-reviewed journals, there was a bit of how do I contextualize this in terms of like socially what's going on, but then also just in my own life. So I'm like, let's do multimedia coverage. So that's a great project for myself. And like, what was I doing for, there's that publication, but outside of that publication, even just putting stuff out, right, publishing for like life, like I do Yelp and I do YouTube and stuff, which is different than like academia type publishing or industry or like science type publishing. I am like as in a peer-reviewed science journal kind of thing. So work output helped here, yes, and actually getting it done. Physical, less self-hate than usual for this point of the holiday season. I'm physically doing well. I haven't gotten sick. I haven't gained a bunch of weight. I'm doing all right, which some might classify self-hate as mental, but the reason why there's not, or there's less self-hate here is because of the physical. All right, work product, tangibles, what a lot of people are waiting for. The internal output, ideation / conceptualization documents. Revisit my intent for my work from yesterday. So this was my food / eating policy for my second YouTube channel. I was going to fine tune it, finish fleshing it out. I was going to share / go over the section I worked on. So it's my food / eating policy. So food / eating. And I'll read it and then verbally describe it, because there's like in quotation marks formatted like this. So if I just read it, it doesn't actually say the formatting. So I'll do the reading and then the actually like adding in, saying the word for the punctuation. So food / eating policy is food / eating. 1. Standalone videos allowed, required in a sophisticated approach, such as, quote, espresso and gelato, place, vertical bar, date, unquote. Quote, espresso, place, and gelato, place, vertical bar, date, unquote. Quote, espresso and pizza, place, vertical bar, date, unquote. Quote, espresso, place, and pizza, place, vertical bar, date, unquote. Otherwise, no standalone videos. For this particular formatting, date refers to either persons I am with, such as Elvis, or day, such as 14 February 2018. So what I mean, so espresso and gelato, it's espresso with a capital E, then the fancy and special character for and. Gelato with a lowercase g, in parentheses, the place, and then a vertical bar with a space on each side, and then date, be it persons or the day, like as in on the calendar. And then for espresso, place, and gelato, place, vertical bar, date, it's espresso with a capital E, in parentheses, the place, special character, and gelato with a little g, in parentheses, place, vertical bar with a space on each side, and then date. For espresso and pizza, place, vertical bar, date, it's espresso with a capital E, and where it's the special character, and pizza with a lowercase p, place, in parentheses, a vertical bar with a space on each side, date. And then for espresso, place, and pizza, place, vertical bar, date, it's espresso with a capital E, place, in parentheses, special character, and pizza with a little p, place, in parentheses, vertical bar with space on each side, and then the date. And this is one, so abstracting it, the intent here is to, so what if there's somebody who wants to go get espresso and pizza with me, or espresso and gelato with me, and I'm thinking of like, okay, this is for a research / academia focused channel. In my field, or people I interact with, or my community, especially in, say, physics or just science more generally, if there's somebody who is well known by their first name and has a certain name, but there's somebody in the entertainment industry with the same name, I could do a single name, right? So I could do, all right, so for the date, then it'd be espresso and gelato, place, vertical bar, and then the date can be the person whose name, somebody or somebody's, sometimes there's a bunch of famous people who are in entertainment with a certain name. So that way, when you see the people, you know we're not the entertainment ones, we're the science ones, right? But it kind of gives that person a chance, if they want to be a guest and like go eat with me and we're in the video together, right? It gives them their chance to get their notability kind of like with their community, where I'm part of their community. However, so there's that case, but there's also the case of what if I want to bring in one of those entertainment people, right? So then if there's overlap in names, then There's that component to it, and but respect that. So then, does somebody want it to be their last name? But then they get to think about, but there might be other people with the last name too. So do they want their first name or do they want their last name? Right? We're thinking about character counts here, right? So we're trying to keep it small. But I was thinking but also could bring in somebody from. But the person whose base is science doesn't get bumped just because they're not in entertainment, right? Because the base of this channel is science, mathematics, whatever I'm kind of doing, right? So then, for an example, bringing somebody in who might be in entertainment, so it might be espresso and gelato. The place is Martin Enge's family farm, and the date is Miley. If I bring in, say, Miley Cyrus is portraying me on television and in a movie, and she's like, I want to shadow you, and I want espresso and gelato for a week, with or without the videos. And I'm like, okay, you want to do them with the videos? And she's like, yes. So then we get, Miley is the name of the date instead of the place. So do I get to be creative? Oh, we're not there yet. Right. Well, it gets us thinking, right? Think of if there's repeaters, right, then we vary the place there. And if not, then to cross that bridge if we get there, when we get there, that kind of thing. So some people publish videos with the same title, right? And then the content varies, right? It adds value to the content itself and the video description. But yeah, so that's the eating/food policy. Fine-tuned, kind of parsed down is it gives a chance for us in science and mathematics to be like, but I'm the most notable blank on this YouTube channel, which is appropriate because entertainment isn't really relevant unless it's Miley Cyrus portraying, that kind of thing. So that they can wag that finger and be like, I was the first so-and-so on this channel and I'm in science, and that entertainment person with the same name can be as pissed off as they want. But I'm part of that community, not the entertainment one. They're not portraying her, and even if they are, that is Miley out there doing particle physics in lecture? I don't know. But it allows them to be sassy in a good way. So there we go. All right, so that's internal output, external output. This is the fourth of 4 videos for today. I did new playlists, my coverage of 2017, 2018, 2019 multimedia, and my coverage of 2020 multimedia, and then bodily output, exercise and food was logged. Work life, I'm gonna check on time. Oh my gosh! Work-life balance assessment. Merged social. I have learned to be leery of scheduling mishaps. Merged mental. Balanced and relieved with the new playlists I made. Merged physical. All clear. Overall letter grade A-. A-, not A+, because there was a scheduling mishap, and that can be a snowballing type thing if not corrected for. So I'm applying a docking of 2/3 of a letter grade for that. In conclusion, it was a good day. It was balanced. I'm very happy with the output. However, there was still a mishap on my part. So there we go.